This is Start It or Scrap It. I'm Mike Tricanian.
I'm Gummi.
And we answer your business-related questions. Really just life questions, but business-related more than anything else. Every once in a while it's a life question. But we work with new startups and small businesses that are just getting off the ground. And a lot of times they have questions on what to do in certain ways, certain marketing strategies, legal strategies, etc. And we take those questions either live on TikTok or we go on Reddit and we find people in different subreddits that have questions and we answer those questions. So if you're out there and you have a question that you'd like Gummi or I to answer, please put it into the comments and we'll be happy to get to it. So how have you been? How's your week been?
Good.
What'd you do this week other than golf?
I admitted defeat.
I like it. Good.
And
it's about time.
I have now started carrying around a Merce.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. What happened?
Between now wearing glasses and needing them all the time when I read something.
Yeah.
And random things that I carry around, like pen, notebook, like stuff I always carry around. In the summertime, like when you only have on shorts, it's really hard to just stick all that stuff in your pockets, right? So I finally gave in and got a little sling bag that I can use.
As Seinfeld calls it, a European carry-all.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, let me see.
Yeah, so I
that's cool. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's kind of, you wear it in the front or back?
Either or.
Okay. Oh, how do you wear it?
Front or back, depending on where I am, what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, when I needed something that was like the perfect size.
Yeah.
So that I could.
We're already jumping into Arizona,
so that I could carry around a bottle.
Oh my Lord, you totally set that up.
But
for the non-sponsor Arizona,
for the non-sponsor Arizona, the Arnold Palmers. But no, seriously, I just happened to find this. We were at an amusement park, and like I had stuff in my pockets, and I was like it's annoying on some of these rides and stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I'm like, do you know what? It's $15. Let me just get it.
I wanted to get something like that too. When I was, say, out in the desert, I wanted.
Was there something on fire in the desert?
Anyway, I had a backpack, that I carried things around in, and I was like, I don't need this whole backpack. Correct. I need something for a water bottle and for a few odds and ends to carry out there, and something like that would have been perfect.
It's ideal.
Yeah,
like, I can fit I throw everything in there now. My wallet, car keys, just everything. Yeah, and then. Now I just carry it around.
Except your phone, apparently, which you left in the car.
No, that wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't there?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, so I was like, because I have a couple of like bags, shoulder bags and stuff, like the throwovers, but they're all just a little too big, right? Like, and if I'm not carrying around my laptop or my tablet, which I don't carry around most of the time, they're totally too big to like, and then stuff gets lost in there.
Can a tablet fit in there?
No, not in this.
No, okay.
But I have, so I'm a sucker for good backpacks and so I have like taking my tablet and stuff.
Oh yeah, I have those.
I have like a leather one for that I use a lot. I actually use that more than this. And then I have the backpack for if I need to take my laptop with me. So like I'm literally some mornings like dumping all my stuff from one bag to the next. But like I have them like pre-outfitted. So like all of them have a notepad in it. All of them have a pen in it. So like it's really just moving a couple of things back and forth. But,
okay, so let me ask you this. So maybe we could tie this into to business talk. And again, if you have questions about your business,
and pen is something you should always carry.
I have to carry with you at all times. Well, actually, no. A lot of people actually just use their phone now for notes and things like that. They'll just put everything. I knew a guy. He never touched a pen. It's always everything goes right in his phone.
I just feel like here's the thing. I had a meeting yesterday, right? And I had to take notes.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you are on your phone while talking
it almost
to me,
looks distracting, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Like and also like you kind of have a tendency of looking at your phone as you're talking to someone. You can write without really looking at it. So I often transfer my notes or just take a picture of it, and then most of the Samsung phones, for example, I can handwrite the note. So this, take a picture and it scans.
Yeah. So this is the discussion, right? So as technology advances and as we start using technology more in our business, right? Do you think that So let's talk about the options. Options are old school pen and paper, right? I like the idea of the tablet where you're writing things down and it converts it to text, readable text, if you're legible, readable text, and which then gets scanned in and saved somewhere. Or you have your phone where you're typing stuff in or something like that. I like the tablet idea because you're right. It kind of combines both things.
Yeah.
The problem with the pen and paper is pen and paper get lost. It happens all the time where pen and paper get lost.
What I do is when I'm done my meeting, I literally take my phone and I take a picture of my notes, and it converts it to digital.
Oh, it does that? Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, it'll scan it and convert it.
So it does OCR?
Yeah.
All right. I haven't done that one. I've actually been using an app called Wave. I don't know if you use Wave or not, but Wave, it's software that records your conversation, has line by line everything that was said, but then summarizes it and gives you bullet points and action points on what to do. It's been phenomenal. Yeah. I can use it on phone calls. And this is not a plug for Wave, but there's lots of them out there. I use it on phone calls. I use it on in-person meetings, etc. And it's great because like the summary is the best part because I don't have to go through and remember everything that was said.
We use it on our Teams calls and all that stuff. And it literally sends us a summary.
It's an AI assistant, right?
It sends us a summary. Gummi said he would take care of these things by Thursday, right? Like
Bob to do this on Wednesday.
Correct. It gives us a to-do list. Who said was going to do what? It's
and it really saves you a lot of time too. It really saves you a lot of time.
Smart use of technology.
Yeah, absolutely. So with this bag, I'm curious. Would you show up to a client meeting with that?
I did yesterday.
Okay. So that's the question, right?
Yeah, and I pulled out my pen and notebook, right? Because I needed it there.
Yep.
So. Like I used to carry around a backpack all the time, but like I had a giant backpack that fit a laptop to carry a notebook this size in it. Right. Like it's what 8x4.
That's not even
6 by 4. Right. Like, and a lot of times I would stick it in my backpack, and it took me longer to find the damn notebook than like what I used to.
Yeah, totally get it. Now, what about a backpack? Now, you're in marketing. It's a little bit different. Let's look at something that's like an attorney, right? Mm-hmm. I do, and I will show up at meetings with a backpack sometimes. Mm-hmm. So that's what I have all my supplies and my laptop, my notebook, etc.
You should be carrying around an old school briefcase.
Oh, yeah, old school briefcase, right? The combination lock and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's brown, of course.
That makes you
got
all
the
legit.
papers in it. You ever watch a Seinfeld episode where Kramer gets a job and he's carrying around a briefcase?
I was never a Seinfeld fan.
What a shame for you.
Yeah, I know.
Kramer's carrying around a briefcase and Jerry says to him, "What's in that thing?" He goes, "Crackers."
Crackers.
So funny. Oh man, the timing on that shit was amazing. But anyway, so yeah, I sometimes do go to meetings with my backpack. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I take the backpack and leave it in the car and just go in there with the notepad or something like that. I'm just curious what you think from if you're looking at an attorney, right? Or someone on a more professional scale, an accountant, would you have an issue with a backpack?
Appearance-wise, from like
you're coming in with a suit and tie and a backpack. It's kind of
so it was interesting because I just watched someone have this conversation or talk about this stuff. Is the casualization of business?
Yeah,
right. Like it's been happening. It's all of a sudden where you had to wear a polo. Now t-shirts are okay. Where you used to have to wear a button down, polos are okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like we've scaled down one level.
Lawyers generally don't wear suit and ties except for court anymore. Mm-hmm. You go to a lawyer's office, it's very rare they're wearing a suit and tie.
Yeah, most of them have like a button down.
Like this, right? Nice pants and a button down. That's it. I very rarely wear ties.
When did yoga pants become like standard office?
Never.
Issue, right? Like, no, but like
they're not supposed to be.
My wife is still old school. Like she works for Johnson & Johnson and she's like, I won't wear yoga pants to the office.
Do people wear yoga pants to the office?
Oh, yeah.
At Johnson & Johnson?
I believe that's what she said.
Okay.
Right. But it's kind of, the perception of how you are dressed and what you carry, right?
Yeah.
Like if you showed up like I have a messenger bag, right? But it's real leather. It's like a $400 bag. When I show up with that to meetings, people have actually said, nice bag, right? Like, so now it becomes noticeable,
right?
Like in a good way.
Does it say Prada on it?
No, it doesn't say Prada on it.
Like 4,000 instead, right?
But the whole backpack question, like, I think backpacks have just become standard commodity because so many people carry around laptops,
Yeah.
tablets, notepads,
And
phones.
I'm not talking
Keys,
about like the old school high school backpack
no, no,
that's
no.
like all kind of beat up. I mean, these are like mine. It's a really nice
Yeah.
backpack. Like I actually took it. I just got back from
I mean,
Dallas.
you can get an Ogio backpack for
Yeah.
like $400,
Yeah, and
right? Like,
it'll hold my laptop and all my notes and
mhm,
notepads and tablet stuff. And then there's another compartment for my clothes.
mhm,
And then there's another compartment for X, Y, and Z.
yep,
So and it winds up being about this thick,
mhm,
right? Almost like a suitcase.
yeah,
But it's a backpack.
yeah.
It makes it a heck of a lot easier to get around.
I'm a backpack fan, but once again, it depends on where you're going. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm going to a corporate meeting, I will generally grab my messenger bag rather
Yeah.
than a backpack. If I'm going to meet with Bob the Builder, Bob doesn't
Can
care.
we fix it?
Right. Bob doesn't care whether I'm carrying a backpack or a messenger bag.
Well, no,
right?
he's this big and he's a toy. Oh, not that Bob. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Sorry. Okay. I misunderstood.
You misunderstood, yeah. But yeah, I don't know, appearances matter a lot.
You think?
I think they do.
What if you already know them?
Has your opinion ever changed of someone when you saw what they showed up dressed like?
Oh, I mean, look, if someone was in a nice outfit one day and then absolutely crappy, beat up, torn clothes,
Well,
that's a
no,
big
so
contrast.
I'll give you an example, right? Like, so you know how we do boys' night cigars and
Yeah.
all that stuff, right? So I remember the first time I showed up in one of those Baja pullovers,
Yep.
right? Two of the guys there were like, "You're wearing that?" Yeah, it's comfortable. Like,
You know what? This actually there's right. This just happened to me at your house
mhm,
when I had the orange bucket hat on.
yeah,
Right. Because it was summer and it was hot. I wear a
yeah.
bucket hat sometimes.
And people are
And
like,
Joe, Zanfir,
yeah,
the painter guy, right?
mhm,
He was like, "Look at the lawyer wearing the bucket." He thought it was the
exactly,
coolest
right?
thing ever. I was like, I wear this all the time. I just
Yes,
don't wear it at the office.
correct. And I don't wear it to business things,
Right.
right? So like, can perception change? Absolutely, right? Like, but this is also why it's so cool when you invite business people to personal events.
Yeah, you get to know them a little bit more.
Correct. And you get to see like what they would show up in at the family barbecue.
You know,
right?
that's a great point. And that's something that as business owners out there watching, that's something you should really consider is if you want to get to know people on a more personal level, it's not going to happen in a company boardroom or company meeting room.
No.
It's going to happen at a barbecue. It's going to happen at the pool. It's going to happen at a bar for happy hour or something like that.
What was interesting was because we've done these social events, quite a few of them, right? I had quite a few people come up to me that have been to the social events because like I had the barbecue at my house, right? And that have also been to the social events that we do at restaurants. And they were like, this social at your house.
So much better. More intimate. It's more. Yeah, exactly.
They were like, I felt people were more open, like they were more relaxed. Like we had conversations about things that I didn't know. Like once again, being at someone's house, whether it's your house or someone else's house, changes the dynamic.
It's because I think it could put people off guard, meaning that they're not constantly feel like they have to be on.
Correct.
They can relax and be themselves because they're in a home setting.
Yes.
As opposed to, even if it's a restaurant, still a little more professional.
Correct.
Who's paying the bill, things like that. Oh, the boss is paying the bill. We kind of have to acclimate to the boss.
Correct. So like the thing is like when you go to a restaurant, you still have to think about like, oh, what am I going to wear? Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm going to a barbecue.
And a pool party. What do I wear? Bathing suit.
Right. Like shorts and a t-shirt. Right. Like, yeah. But it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. So yeah. So for, aspiring and current business people, that's a really good way to get to know not just your employees, but your customers, etc. Do something outside the office, do something, at your home or wherever it's going to be, have some type of, social event. Where people can come and be themselves, not have to be on the clock, not have to be, worrying about
I mean, also to tie into stuff like this is, like when I was doing sales, I would insist my first meeting would be at their office.
Yeah.
Right. Because when you walk into someone's office, if they don't have a conference room, there's indicators everywhere.
Right.
Like, do they have a family? What do they like? What are their interests, right? Like I walk into your office and there's a damn flight simulator there.
Yeah, why is that?
Why is that, right? Like, but I remember the first time that had never come up in conversation. Yeah. And then all but one day I walk in and I'm like, why do you have a flight simulator? Yeah. Right? And I was like, learned something today I didn't know. And I had known you for quite a while at that time, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So like, this is why I like going to people's. And if someone invites you to their house, that's a whole different level of trust.
Oh, completely. Absolutely it is. Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, so that's actually a good idea. So yeah, so take that advice. I highly recommend doing that. I've done that a bunch of times. When I was working with my uncle years ago, he had a really, really nice house in Moorestown, New Jersey. And about twice a year, he would have some big parties at the house and invite the entire staff, and they loved it.
Yeah.
They absolutely loved those events. And you're right. You absolutely got to know people in a completely different light than you do in the office. So yeah, recommend doing that.
If you found this clip interesting, make sure to go listen to the full podcast. There's lots more content there.